one of my more anticipated movies coming up the next while is the new Joker 2 Folie Deux. I think that's how you pronounce it.
Yep.
I only took 7 years of French in school. You'd think I'd be able to say it better. Bonjour, je m'appelle Jean. Comment t'appelles-tu? Anyway, so I'm looking forward to saying they added Lady Gaga. Never thought they'd do a sequel, and yet here they are. And now we've got our official rating for it. According to Deadline, the movie got an R rating. They said this: Joker Folie Deux, Todd Phillips' musical follow-up to his 2019 DC film, has landed an R rating from the Motion Picture Association. In its rating bulletin published this morning, the association said the film is rated R for strong violence, language throughout, some sexuality, and brief, yet full, nudity. I got to admit, I'm sure it has been there. I'm just saying, I don't myself recall, maybe I've seen it hundreds of times. I'm saying I don't recall seeing the warning in an MPA rating for full nudity. I've seen, ratings for nudity, sexual situations, violence, whatever. I don't know that I've ever saw full nudity, which makes me wonder if, in the words of South Park's ode to Game of Thrones,
oh no,
if it's lots of wiener, 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 flaccid wiener, like is that what we're talking about? Is it like full Joaquin junk sailing around on the screen as he's singing a musical?
And also, is it painted like a clown?
Is it painted also face painted like a clown?
Folie a nude.
Folie a nude.
I don't know, man. That's all I could add to conversations.
That's a pretty good ad. I'll take it.
And I also wonder, are we going to get a Jason Segel? Do you guys remember Forgetting Sarah Marshall?
Oh, yeah.
When he drops his towel in front of her, he goes, "I got a surprise for you." Is that what we're going to get?
I would like to know, way ahead of time, so I
can take a bathroom break.
I could either pre-order or not pre-order. That's these tickets.
Bathroom break.
I can either order or pre-order. Yeah. So look. What I am excited about is strong violence. That's pretty. That makes me think. Whereas, the first Joker movie, as great as it was, nominated for Best Picture at the Academy Awards, won Joaquin Phoenix an Oscar. I loved it. I love that movie. But it really was a different interpretation of Joker, right? And maybe I'm reading into things that aren't there. We as movie fans do that sometimes, and I'm as guilty of it as anybody. So maybe I am. But when I read stuff like strong violence and things like that, it makes me wonder if we are going to see something of an evolution, an evolving of Joaquin's Joker into a more familiar Joker. I don't know that we are. I'm not just because it says some, strong violence, it doesn't necessarily mean we're going to see Joker laughing with a crowbar, beating a kid to death with it. That's a Death in the Family for those who don't know the reference. I don't know, but it gives me some hope that they will. Now, what do we know about this movie so far? Okay. So we know Lady Gaga is going to be Harley Quinn. I think she could be a fantastic choice. We'll see how it turns out. That they are going with a lot of music. It seems to be going the Moulin Rouge route. They said in yesterday's press release that it's going to have 15 songs.
Right.
That's a lot. Remixes of old popular songs.
They're pop songs, so.
Yeah, now what I don't want Joker to be is a full-blown musical.
Right.
Right? I don't mind something like Moulin Rouge where it's a lot of dialogue, song. A lot of dialogue, song. What I don't know what I want from Joker, though, is a Les Mis, where basically
the story's told in song.
Yeah, 95% of it is song, and most of the dialogue and story is presented through song.
I think it'll be more like a Moulin Rouge, where they're expressing an emotion of that moment.
See, I hope you're right.
Yeah.
That's what I kind of hope that they're doing. But then again, they did such a banger job with the first one.
Yeah.
And the very fact that Joaquin Phoenix actually agreed to do, remember, he was not under contract to do a second Joker, right? He did not sign a multi-film deal.
Yeah.
This movie simply doesn't happen if Joaquin Phoenix looks at the script and says, nah, then the movie doesn't happen. But he signed up for it, to the best of my knowledge, the first time he's ever done a sequel. So that's going to give me some hope in there. As far as the sexuality, nudity, bring it on.
This is the type of movie that could get some Oscar
Oh,
attention.
for
right?
sure. I mean, the last
100%.
one.
Yeah.
100%.
This could
Especially
be one
coming
of
off
those-
the first one, right?
Yeah, this could be one of those. How did they make so much money? Movies, or how did this make so much money? Movies.
See, I'm going to go out on a limb though. I'm going to say this. Whereas the first one made $1 billion, I don't think this one will make $1 billion. I think it'll be a big hit. But part of the novelty is gone, like people
Right.
exploring what it was. And let's be honest, as much as I loved it, not everyone loved the first Joker, right? So I think this is going to be a big, big, big hit. Maybe some Oscar chances, but I don't know that's going to get $1 billion.
But you do add Harley Quinn to this world, which is going to interest a lot of people, especially played by this lady right here, Lady Gaga.
yeah, but we had Harley Quinn in James Gunn's Suicide Squad, and that didn't make any money. And we've had Lady Gaga in a couple of movies. They weren't necessarily big blockbusters.
But I do wonder if this is going to have some crossover appeal.
Yeah.
Because of the musical facet. So
Yep.
now it's going to attract other viewers that are like, oh, I hear this one it's so fun.
And I hate to say this, I never watched the first one, but I am interested in watching
oh,
this one.
you totally got to watch the first one.
But
Gotta-
because everyone was saying it's depressing.
Look, yeah, it's not, because it's not your traditional. This is one of the things I love about it. It's not your traditional comic book movie, right? It's a Martin Scorsese envisioned what this world would look like if one of these characters was dropped in something of a more grounded, visceral, and real world. And it is kind of depressing and funny and shocking and all that kind of stuff in one. It's truly a great movie, which is why it got nominated for Best Picture at the Academy Awards. Guys, we want to take a moment to thank a sponsor of today's video, Mint Mobile. After years of fine print contracts and getting ripped off by overpriced wireless providers, if we've learned anything, is that there's always a catch. So when I heard that for a limited time, all Mint Mobile wireless plans are $15 a month when you purchase a 3-month plan, I thought, what's the catch? But after talking to them, it all made sense. There isn't one. Mint Mobile's secret sauce is that they sell wireless services online. They cut out the cost of retail stores and pass those sweet savings on to you. And guys, you know, ever since I switched over to Mint Mobile, I am spending less than 1/3 on my wireless bills than I used to with one of the major carriers. So say goodbye to your overpriced wireless plans, jaw-dropping monthly bills, and unexpected overages. All plans come with high-speed data and unlimited talk and text delivered on the nation's largest 5G network. Use your own phone with any Mint Mobile plan and bring your phone number along with your existing contacts. So guys, to get this new customer offer and your new 3-month unlimited wireless plan for just $15 a month, go to mintmobile.com/Campea. That's mintmobile.com/Campea. Cut your wireless bill to $15 a month at mintmobile.com/Campea. $45 upfront payment required, equivalent to $15 a month. New customers on first 3-month plan only. Speed slower above 40 gigabytes on unlimited plan. Additional taxes, fees, and restrictions may apply. See Mint Mobile for details. All right, guys, question is for you. What do you think about this? Joker 2, not surprisingly, gets the R rating, but for things they call strong violence, sexuality, full nudity? I don't know. What does that lead you to believe, if anything at all? Are you looking forward to this movie? Maybe you are. Maybe you're one of the people who didn't like the original one. Whatever you guys think, jump down to the comments section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.